Hey YouTube, welcome to Sunkerns Lab. Today we're going to do some PO Live. I mean, that's all I really have to say about this situation. I mean, as you can see, some of my teams are not where they're supposed to be, and you can obviously tell that this is my old UU team. Well, not old, it's actually relatively recent, but Frostlass is apparently BL on PO, and that's fucking ridiculous, first of all, because Frostlass was not broken. It still isn't broken. It's a good poke, don't get me wrong, but it's not broken. The fact that they really banned Frostlass and then fucking dropped Haxorus, like, are you kidding me? Are you shitting me, PO? Like, are you literally shitting on my face right now? You dropped Haxorus, a poke that has the potential to 2-hit KO every single Pokemon in the tier. Every single one. Every single poke in the tier gets 2-hit KO'd. Like, hello, but yet you ban a poke that can set hazards. Just, I don't know. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna open up my team builder real quick, hit up this Haxorus, and change him from a choice banded set, because I don't want him to be choice banded. I want him to be Lumberry, and excuse me. Move that up a little bit. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but it's okay. I just had Sleep Talk. Currently my set on this thing was, or previously my set was, Outrage, Earthquake, Dragonclaw, Sleep Talk, because that's pretty much all you need on Haxorus to just literally, like I said, 2-hit KO everything in the tier. But I'm gonna toss Dragon Dance on there, and you know, I guess that's good. I'm gonna save this team real quick though. And hopefully, for some reason, whenever I save teams on PO, it takes like 2 years for the, okay, there we go. It takes like 2 years for it to actually save, so let's see. Alright, so now we can actually find a battle. And this guy's team looks pretty threatening. He's probably gonna just lead with his Metagross though, which he's got a good, like, Volt Turn core here between the Raikou, the Darmanitan, and the Flygon. And he's got Fire, Water, Grass core. I think I'm gonna lead with my Darmanitan, threaten out his possible Metagross lead, and then U-turn. Let me just fix this first, because I hate when people don't fix their screens on PO when they're playing, and I just don't want to be that guy, so let's just fix that real quick. Alright, so I'm going to go for the U-turn, because I'm going to predict him to probably switch into his Blastoise, or predict me to predict him to switch into Stain, because that's always awesome. I was going to say, oh, I could sweep with Haxorus, but no, he has probably a Scarf Flygon, and I don't want that thing coming in and, you know, whatever. So, not sure what I have to really switch into this thing. I guess I could switch into Claydol. He doesn't have a Ghost type, but I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks before spinning away his, because he has that Darmanitan, and I want that thing to be taking huge hits from Stealth Rock every time it switches in. My special wall is Gastrodon, and my physical wall is Claydol, so Shaymin is a huge threat. But luckily I do have my own Shaymin to take those disgustingly powerful Seed Flares. You know, what I'm probably gonna have to do is fodder something out to this thing, and then what I could do is see what he wants to go for. Air Slash, that's what he runs for coverage. That's cool, though. That's not too bad. I'm gonna go for Synthesis again, and hopefully. Alright, good. So he switches out. He's probably gonna go for the. Okay. This is kind of a bad situation for me, because he could go for. He probably thinks I'm defensive, but no, I actually have Life Orb. He's not gonna be able to sub up on me, and I have things to outspeed him, so basically gonna have to fodder off my Shaymin. I could have switched out and gone into whatever I wanted, basically, to kill him off, but I'm pretty sure that staying in with the Shaymin was my best option. I'm going to go into my Sharpedo. I'm going to go for the Protect, obviously, and he's probably going to switch predicting that, but no, I guess not. So I'm just going to go for a Waterfall. I know I'm going to outspeed after +1, and I know I probably can't stay in on whatever he's going to bring in, which is okay, but I just needed to take that thing out. Let's get his team down here. And what did I take out? The Raikou. I'm going to go for the EQ. I know I can't kill him, but I can get a huge chunk of damage off. Wow, that was actually not too bad. Not too shabby on what is probably a physically defensive Metagross. So now I can go to my Claydol though. Go for the Rapid Spin. Oh, he has a Rapid Spinner too. I didn't even know that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I can't set up with my Haxorus on this thing because it's probably gonna have Roar. I think I'm gonna lose this battle because my team is just. This team is not very well built, and this guy's team seems relatively well built. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, I'm gonna predict the Flygon on the Earth Power, but I don't know why he would switch into Flygon and Earth Power. And he probably has Toxic, which means my Gastrodon is gonna get destroyed. I should have switched into my Gastrodon in the first place, predicting this cold, but I'm gonna go for Toxic because he doesn't have anything that wants to be Toxic. And I'm pretty much going to have to fodder out my Claydol here. Which, that miss isn't really going to make a huge difference, because unless he missed again, that would be wonderful, but you know, okay, so he has Air Slash for coverage. He probably has Earth Power or Hidden Power Ice. I'm not sure what type of Shaymin runs what. Oh my lord, this thing is fucking disgustingly scary. Like, what is this doing in UU? Just, like, look at it. Like, just look at it. It doesn't belong in UU. Like, Haxorus looks like it should be Uber. Oh my god, does he really only have Seed Filler to hit me with? Okay. GG. If a +2 Outrage doesn't kill Blastoise, I'm kicking you back to fucking OU, Haxorus. Goodbye. Okay, well that's a good game pretty much, because even if I have the Lumberry specifically for this, goodbye Flygon. Alright, yeah. If I got confused, I would have just got my Lumberry and, you know, been ready to continue to spam more Outrages. So no matter how many times I got, if I get a 2-turn Outrage here, I still could have gotten another 2-turn Outrage, killed off the Shaymin and the Darmanitan, so yeah, that was a good game. Honestly, I really thought I was going to lose. In terms of, like, team composition, he had me beat with that Shaymin. And I think he knew that because the way that he really worked on keeping his Shaymin alive, like, he could have very easily just, like, let that thing die multiple times, but instead he switched out and decided to keep it alive, so yeah. I'm actually slightly impressed at it. Well, actually, I'm surprised that he let me set up 2 DDs. Like, are you fucking insane? Like, and I don't understand why he went for Seed Filler. I'm not gonna, like, analyze this battle anymore, but I mean, just for you guys in the future, if Haxorus is standing in front of you, don't fucking go for a resisted hit just because you want to get some damage off. Go for the hit that's gonna fucking do as much damage, or switch to a counter. Do not sit here and go, oh, I'm gonna go for the Seed Filler and hope for the special defense drop. No. You're gonna fucking miss and get swept. That's what's gonna happen, so yeah. But seriously, like, do not sit there with a fucking Heracross. I mean, not a Heracross, I just read that in the chat for some reason and it just distracted me. Don't sit there with the fucking Haxorus in front of you and try to try to hit it with a Seed Flare. Like, that's fucking stupid. More than likely, this guy is gonna lead with his Mienshao. I mean, he could lead with his Bronzong, but if he leads with his Bronzong and I lead with my Claydol, which is probably what he's more than likely expecting, he can't do anything. Then again, my Claydol is a pretty huge threat to the majority of his team, so I'm just going to leave my Claydol. Ugh! Probably going to go for the U-turn predicting my Gastrodon, which is good for me, because I can just go for the Stealth Rocks, and that U-turn doesn't do too much. This is a physically defensive Claydol, so you know, it takes those hits pretty well, if I do say so myself. I could switch into my Darmanitan and threaten him out, but he's not. Yeah, he's not gonna go for the fucking EQ. Toxic. That's fair enough, I guess. I don't really care about that. And he's probably gonna switch into his Victini. I mean, if he has nothing else to take a Flare Blitz, well, you know what? Fuck it. Victini is not gonna want to take a Flare Blitz either, so I may as well just fucking smash it. And I don't want to stay in here only for one reason, because the poison. And I don't want to have poison and Flare Blitz recoil racking up on me. I'm going to have to go on the assumption that that thing is Scarfed, because I mean, he wouldn't bring it in on what is more than likely a Scarfed Darmanitan. Well, it is a Scarfed Darmanitan, but he doesn't, like, in his point of view, it's more than likely Scarfed. Like, he has no reason to not think it's Scarfed. And is this thing Scarfed too? Yeah, no, it's Fake Out. Okay, that's fine. So he shouldn't be able to really kill me with anything. Okay, or that's a fucking disgustingly powerful U-turn. Sorry, Mienshao, I didn't mean to doubt you. Alright, that's fine though, because the main reason why I have a Claydol on this team is to get rid of the Stealth Rock for Darmanitan, because Darmanitan obviously doesn't like switching on Stealth Rocks every fucking turn. Why did I go into Shaymin? I don't know, I just clicked, and that was the result. I'm gonna go for Seed Flare, because I don't know. Oh no! Oh, I thought he was gonna be Swords Dance. I was gonna be, well, he probably is Swords Dance, but, or he's Banded. Is this a Banded Heracross? That's scary. This guy has a Clefable left, which is gonna be an issue, because if fuck. I mean, I can bring in my Sharpedo right here. It's probably an Adamant Choice Bandit. I don't lose anything when we're going for Protect right now. So, now I can go for a Waterfall, take out this Heracross for sure. But the thing is that Clefable can take, like, 3 of anything. And either T-Wave me or Dragon. It's an interesting nickname. Okay. Waterfall, get the flinch! Or get destroyed by Tridec. Either way. I could set up a DD with Haxorus, but Victini's still gonna outspeed me. Then again, how much health does Victini have? 35%. Like, I don't really have anything. Okay, I have a Lumberry, so even if he gets, like, okay, I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw. Actually, no, I'm just gonna go for the Outrage, because I totally forgot about that Fake Out, which is pretty much a good game from here, because I cannot do anything to the rest of his team. Holy motherfucking shit. Get the burn! Not that it's gonna help me at this point, but alright, whatever. Good game. That wasn't a bad game at all. Probably could have made better plays, but you know, it is what it is. So let's get another one. Oh my god, why everything is a fucking threat? Like, he's probably gonna lead with his Mienshao or his Bronzong. Same fucking deal as last time. He doesn't have a spinner. Oh wait, yeah he does. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't have a spinner. He does have a spin blocker. I know that I can take anything from a Chandelure other than like a Energy Ball with Gastrodon, so I'm gonna go for the Scald. I could go crit and a burn. Thank you, Gastrodon. I appreciate all your hard work. If this thing is this thing is not offensive. I was gonna say if it's offensive, it can really do some good damage on me with a Seed Flare, but what does he have to switch into a Flare Blitz? He has freaking Chandelure, but like I'm gonna go for the U-turn. Once again, I'm gonna go for the U-turn. Like, U-turn is the safest play in most situations when you're Scarf Banded, etc., because you can get into a situation like this. Now I can just go into my Haxorus and go for an EQ or a Dragon Dance. If I can get 2 Dragon Dances up, he loses. Like, unless he has like, I don't care if I'm toxic. I would much rather be toxic than I would love to be toxic with 3 Dragon Dances. Like, hello, goodbye. His Azumarill has Aqua Jet, which could work out for him, but and his Mienshao might have Fake Out. I didn't think about that. I shouldn't have just set up like that, but you know what? Like, honestly, if sometimes when people hand you opportunities, it's just like you have to take them. Like, you can't just not take it. I choose to go for the Dragon Claw there because, well, I don't know, actually, because I could have just gone for the Outrage. But I figure that he has 4 pokes left. Azumarill, well, that's okay. I basically just swept half of his team with a Haxorus, even though I did die to the stuff. I still isn't too bad. I'm gonna go for the EQ here because he's probably actually I'm gonna go for the, well, I guess I can U-turn into my Gastrodon. What is he gonna go for? An Energy Ball? Okay, that's fine. Now I can go into my Sharpedo, go for the Protect, and I know I can't kill Flygon, and I'm pretty sure Chandelure is not going to outspeed me, even if it's Scarfed Timid. I don't think. Nope. Okay. So I know that I can't OKO Flygon. I want to see what kind of set he is. See what he wants to lock himself into. U-turn. I need the Sharpedo because if Sharpedo's pretty much the only thing that can outspeed the remainder of his team, I need to get damage off on the Flygon. So I'm gonna go into Darmanitan. Did I say Darmanitan before? I meant Sharpedo. I don't know what I said. Basically, I need Sharpedo to outspeed the rest of his team because at +1 I can pretty much outspeed the majority of his team. And this thing is probably just gonna be Scarfed or it's just gonna die to a fucking nasty Flare Blitz. Like, Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my Claydol, get off an Ice Beam. He can't kill me with anything unless he gets a crit on an Outrage. So it's pretty much a good game from here, I think. Because I can just basically go into my Shaymin, which I don't know if it can take an Outrage, but or I can just outspeed because he's banded. Well, you know, that's a good game. I was kind of just hoping that I could go into my Sharpedo, go for double Protect, and win. But obviously, if he's not Scarfed, or well, yeah, he couldn't have been Scarfed if my Shaymin outsped, because my Shaymin is just Timid Life Orb. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to see my last Pokemon Online live commentary, battle stuff, whatever, then click on the button on the screen for the previous video. If you want to see the next one when it's uploaded, feel free to click on the next one. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.